to LA, yeah. Finally in LA, yeah.
Hello people, welcome back to my channel here. Gonna kind of do something hella different. I'm gonna go ahead and cut this part out from heat. So that's just my niece in the background. I've been feeling so like weird lately. I just have an overwhelming need to be alone, an overwhelming need to sleep. I have been drinking more water, but it seemed like it's not enough. I wanted to go fill up my water jug at More Herbs, but they're closed. Totally forgot it was a holiday today. But I get out a gallon of alkaline water from them, whatever pH level I want. Shout out to them. And everybody else was doing that. I just been feeling like really torn between what I should do next, because I have so many options available. Figures too with, the moon and the sun in Gemini and the North Node conjuncting right now. The moon is opposing my sun right now, which I spent my lunar return being a rebel. Lunar Aqua. I spent my lunar return trying to throw honey in the river. Ran right past the sign that said the park closed at 10. And it was almost 1 a.m. So, and they were driving around really trying to get people to leave down there too. And I was just like, I'm gonna figure this out one way or the other. So, I just randomly split the deck, and that's what I got. Yeah, I was given that offering one way or another. I didn't care what was gonna happen. I knew I was gonna be okay. I helped somebody too. She was stuck. She couldn't get out. So I helped her get out. And then I gave my offering. All I said was thank you. I don't know. I just feel this like need to separate. And I know we got retrogrades and all that stuff going on, which I keep trying to like get that post done, but it's like I'm not there yet. Like I'm not in the space yet to where I feel like I can really like write it. I mean, I've written all the, hard factual parts down that, I can interpret and stuff like that. But I still feel like it's not ready yet. Like I'm not really ready to do it. And I just really rather sleep. I would rather just be somewhere very quiet in a clean, comfortable, soft bed under my blankie. I'm gonna give my blanket a name. It's very soft, big, and dark blue. I'm gonna give it a name one of these days. It reminds me of the sky at night. That's why I bought it. But I feel like this super strong hermit energy. I had a lot of get up and go yesterday. It may have been the oil I used. I'm probably gonna have to rub some on today when I go back to work. But I don't know, I just feel like this needs to just disappear from everybody and do stuff like this where I kind of vlog or talk and whatever. I want to move this a little bit. Okay. But yeah, I want to go somewhere and a getaway kind of. But at the same time, it's no, I don't want to escape from my reality. I want to stay present and, face the things I really need to just take care of. But then it's why do I feel like I'm being it's like when we had those dreams where it's you're trying to move forward, but it's something just keeps pulling me back, kind of. Something is got a hold, and it's no, don't do that yet, and it's that with everything that requires me to make a decision. It's no, don't do that yet, just wait a minute. And it's what am I waiting for? And it's you'll see, but it's I still want to I still keep moving, but now it's I move slower. I feel I'm tired, but I don't think I'm really tired. I just don't want to think. Trying to settle my mind so I'm not constantly thinking about stuff that's been on my mind for the last 6 months. Trying to find something to do where I don't have to think for a while, but I don't escape my reality at the same time. I'm trying to find a little balance in between my fantasies and the reality, and I feel sometimes I kind of blur the lines with that a bit, just because when I get frustrated, I just want to be okay, I want to imagine how I want the situation to be, and then try to integrate it, kind of balance out the what I feel, the energy of it. I had a really good day last night. I did really good work last night, and then I got up again and I was just let's go, and I went right back out. I was I'm laying in the bed and I'm well, I'm up, I should go back to work. Just get up and go to work, and it's but I'm tired, I didn't sleep that much. And it's no, just get up and go. So I got up and went, and then it was okay, I'm so hungry. And then I ate. I felt the only reason why I even woke up that early was because I was hungry, because I didn't eat before I went to sleep or before nightfall. I really didn't eat anything, and I woke up I'm hungry, I'm thirsty, I should go to work. So I went to work. I'm happy that I'm starting to see an increase go up, so it made me kind of glad that I stuck it out a little bit longer than I initially thought I would, because I keep getting this thing don't give up, but I'm slowing down. I feel I slowed down a lot, but I'm still moving ahead, whatever I wanted to do. But right now it's I still can't get myself to move the way that I know that I can, because it's there's something else that I don't see. That's what it is, something else that I really don't see, that is the reason why I don't want to make a choice. I don't want to make a decision. And now that I'm talking aloud, which really helps me, weird, I know, but it's something I want, or something that I desire or something that I wish to come into my life is the reason why I don't want to make certain decisions. And it's like I can't wait on that. I just need to keep moving. So I do. And then I keep thinking about like it's in my head and I just wanted to stop. And it's not just one thing, it's multiple things. So I feel like this Mercury square Neptune, while Mercury is in shadow, is like kind of demystifying with the retrograde and Saturn. It's like, because they're in air, so, and the sun conjunct the North Node right now, so it's like I'm really like thinking about where I really want to be, where I really want to go, who and what do I really want to connect with and to, and who or what in my immediate environment I don't really feel that connection with that I want to have, and what decisions do I need to make to fulfill that part of my mental capacities.
I need some, but I don't know what it is.
I'm sorry. I keep saying since this retrograde started, my inner Virgo is Virgoing. I have the triple Virgo placement. And the Saturn in retrograde is in my 6th house. So yeah. Yeah, I feel like I have to make decisions regarding my immediate environment that I don't physically see that I'm ready to make, but in my imagination, Neptune, I'm kind of making them already. I've been keeping a lot of things as well to myself that I want to pursue to see if, not if, but when, I see when the opportunities for these to come to fruition will, you know, pop up. So let's see what cards we have for this North Node conjunction. We got Gemini, Sag. Do I let it all go and move on? How, where am I going? That full moon in Sag definitely like, Ariel's a little boo thing. So let's pull 3 cards. 3, please. 1, 2, and there's the 3rd one. Okay. At the bottom, we got the Knight of Swords. So I'm gonna show you how it came out first and then turn it around. So, Page of Swords. The Tower came out in reverse, so you kind of already knew this was gonna happen. And then the Ace of Wands. Something fell on its head. It's like picking up something and like kind of like not knowing what to do with it, not sure how to handle it, which is what I was kind of saying. But then it's like this way, it's like unexpected, shocking. But when it's like this, it's like, yeah, well, kind of knew that was gonna happen. And then the gift. So, number 1, After Tarot. Number 2, Thoth deck. It's the mini deck. I like seeing people use this deck because it's like somebody else is about to pick it up too. A lot of people have been asking me lately about gifting tarot decks and stuff like that, where I'm not buying them. But it's like, how is one gifted to you if they didn't buy it? Unless it was like a family heirloom, of course. But somebody had to buy one from somewhere in order for it to be gifted to you. So remember that. Yeah, so I was waiting for the moon to come up, but I calculated it right when I looked at the map myself, but then I went to the app just to double check, and it told me one time, so I was like 30 to 45 minutes off, and then when I looked again, it was like on point to what I was saying. So I gave my rest of what I had left, my healing honey, to the river just before moonrise, unless, well, I think it rose, but you know, because of the scenery of the other country, I couldn't really see it come all the way up just yet. By the time I probably went to sleep, the moon came up. So let's look at this Page of Swords. I was just about to say, what are we learning? Balancing emotions, our reality. This is starting to become one of my good friends because I really need more of this in my life. So I definitely see this too. I think the Page of Swords is kind of Gemini energy, but it is swords nonetheless. So it's like kind of finding out information, and then either online through an application on your phone, or I just keep picking up shit that I'm not trying to. Is that the energy that's like, you just keep picking up information, you keep getting intuitive hits about something, or people coming, or someone's coming, and you're trying to temper the energy of it because you know it's going to be like this. So you're just trying to like balance, patience, modesty, humility. And one more for the Page of Swords, please. She's so loved in this deck. The Empress. So we got 2 majors. Arts, and the Empress. Okay, so water and the moon here. She got 2 orbs around her as well, with these 2 moons. So something has been created. So we know something is right. Okay, so now let's get into this. And you got the Ace of Swords at the bottom. Definitely some information, new information coming to the light. So that's good. Watch the Tower here. Conflicts, disagreements, seeing things differently, not really like, it's like a agree to disagree. One more, the Tower in reverse. You already know. Literally. You already know. Let's turn this upside down. Let's turn the right side up. One more. Now that it's right side up. You may have conflict about how things are going to work out. with this expected but unexpected breakthrough and change that is coming. But even though it will take some work, it will take time, and definitely will be some conflict. Saturn in Aquarius right here, Pluto in Capricorn, both retrograde right now. So they're definitely removing obstacles, all obstacles. And we got victory at the end. So everything will be victorious at the end of the day. So, and then we got the Princess of Disc at the bottom. This is about us rediscovering talents, gifts, and abilities and how to better use them. Because the information is like, okay, tap into it, grow with it. And it was like, whoa, I didn't know I could do that. I didn't know I had the capability of doing this. I didn't know that this was going to happen for real, for real. And it's like, yeah, you knew, but you wasn't expecting it. I guess that's where the conflict comes from. So now that you participated with the Devil card, you got to be responsible and own your light with the Six of Wands. Own your victory. And because it's going to be a conflicting idea surrounding it with other people, even more so, know that it's going to be a victory. So let's look at the last card, the Ace of Wands. We got the Five of Cups, another 5. Disappointment in what? Princess of Wands. We got Venus and Aries at the bottom. It's like a surprise. Yeah, it's another Princess of Cups. Which these are like, in this deck, the princesses are pages. So you might not, the surprise is, it may not be exactly the way that you would have liked it to be because you don't have control over it. You only have control over this part, being able to manifest. Yes, you have the ability to manifest anything you want, but when it comes, it's not always the way that, exactly the way we want it to be, especially with the conflict here. You got 2 5s, so we got conflicting ways to view the situation and conflicting ways to feel about it. Just whatever you do, don't let your conflict come from your environment, and don't hold back. With the 5 Cups Scorpio energy, don't hold back your true feelings. We got two women. One may be disappointed while the other person might be celebrating. It don't necessarily have to be literal women, just 2 people. Somebody is disappointed and someone else is not. But I mean, there's people here in this card. Matriarchs. And again, you know, this card in this deck, I feel like he's very defensive. Very defensive about his ideas in the situation that he's in. He wants to defend it. So, yeah, and more nurturing energy here at the bottom with the Chariot. So, lunar energy. Let's see what's at the bottom here. You're defending it. Job, work, money. It's bringing more to you than what's going out. And if you don't know, then you need to call yourself in, calling your energy, calling your guides, calling your ancestors, calling your protection, and go within, because spirit is there to help you figure it out alone. Because a lot of people might be calling, texting, trying to come over, trying to talk. A lot of people are trying to get to you right now, and you'd rather be, you know, kind of like this. But it's okay, because, you know, it's good energy here. It's gonna work. Everything's gonna work out. And all of these, they're all alone, but at the same time, they're busy with something that's a relevant element to who they are. So even in your midst of isolation, separation, you'll find calmness, peaceness, this type of energy, basically the art card in there. So yeah.
Drink out there. Up out of here.
And again, the three of this was the three of pentacles was in this deck, and that's where I stopped. And then it's here too. So yeah, everything will work out. Just know that what will come, or what's happening right now, is supposed to happen. You are supposed to be wherever you are right now, and spirit knows. So just roll with the victory. You worked hard to get to a place, so keep going. Even if you gotta change it, just don't give up. That's basically what I'm getting from it. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm leaving it. So much goodness to be explored still. Even if we're kind of incapable of making a firm decision right now, there's still so much goodness to be explored. So let this square with our imagination and our mind, you know, challenge us to be more open to things going well. Even if you have to take time to rethink, review, and receive, rework. Because the sign conjunct in the North Node today is lining us up. All right. Peace.